All right, one of the first things we have to learn to practice in a traditional way is not only how to put on our uniform correctly, which is left side over right, but also how to put on our belts. Okay, so the belts traditionally is like all other belts, is to kind of hold things together. Okay, but in martial arts, it also signifies your rank, so people know kind of your skill level in association to your belt color. It's also used for self-defense and for your own protection. Okay, so it serves a lot of different purposes. But basically, there's several different ways to put it on. We have a very specific way we do it here, and that's the one I'm going to show you. So first, I'll show you kind of the more common way to do that and why we don't do it this way. So the most common way, and these belts are made to be tied around your waist twice, okay, not once, like a traditional belt. So that's why it's a lot longer. See this? I'm definitely not this big, okay, but you want to wrap it around twice, and then you want to be able to let it hang a little bit too. So in my case, like all black belts, there's embroidery at the end, so you want to make sure, that's visible. So the most common way, which is what we don't want to do, and the easiest way, is to kind of take the middle like this, put it around your waist, and then tie it around like this, and then make your knot up here. So the problem with this, I'm going to turn around, is you kind of get this ugly crisscross in the back. Okay, so like everything else in martial arts, it's about precision. So we don't want to do a sloppy job. We don't want to look good in the front and bad in the back. Everything has to be nice and neat, which is always harder to do. But that's okay, because once we do it, we're precise and everything looks great. So the best way to do this, if you're right-handed, most people will do it on the right side, but you can start on the left, is take about the last third of the belt. So leave the long part hanging on your left, and then hold it on the right here with your right hand. This is my right hand. And I'm going to put it against my stomach here, and I'm going to put a finger or two here on the side to kind of hold it in place. And I know this is difficult when you start with, but like every skill, you'll develop it over time. And then you're going to wrap it this way here. So change hands to hold this belt in place. So that's my first wrap, and then this is going to be my second wrap. So everything is hanging on my right side, which is where I started. So then I'm going to just kind of slide everything over in the front, and then check the length and kind of wiggle your way through to make sure the tips are evenly lined up. The next thing is, I'll just turn around here, is you want to check the back. And this came out pretty good in this case. You can see it's one line, it's not crisscross, it looks nice and neat. That's why we wrap it this way here. So next is making the knot. Okay, again, starting with the right side, I'm going to hold the left side down. I'm going to hold the left side down this way here. I'm going to bring the right hand side, and I'm going to tuck it in under those two layers here, okay, two layers. So I'm going to start from the bottom underneath both layers, and then pull it through. And then from here, I'm going to take the left side. This time I don't have to go underneath everything. I just take the front part here, and again from the bottom, and then pull up. So it should sit like a mustache here, this way here, nice and neat. And then just check everything, make sure it's nice and neat all the way around, and we're done. So like everything else, practice makes perfect. And if you practice it after a few tries, you'll do this with your eyes closed. Easy.